In this video, we're going to talk about entering in student loan information. It's a reference to lines 20 through 65. The first part is for loan forgiveness programs. This will be specialty dependent. If you want to find loan forgiveness programs or not familiar with them, I googled AAMC loan forgiveness program, and the first one that comes up is a list of 67 programs. This includes scholarships as well as loan repayment, and so you can just click on, some of them are state dependent, some of them are federal. You can just click on them and it'll show you the eligibility and how much. For example, this one's $50,000 for a 2-year commitment, and the eligibilities are primary care and other health providers. So, all right. What you would do is, if you think you're going to do loan forgiveness program, you can just enter the amount that you would be credited for after graduating. So, for example, if you had to do 3 years of residency, and then in your 4th year you would get a $20,000 credit, and say you made a 2-year commitment for $40,000, you would simply put in $20,000 for each of the years, and that's it. If you are not doing any loan forgiveness program or don't know if you'd qualify or anything like that, just change it to 0 or leave it at 0, and then you move on to the next section. Lines 43 to 56, this is where you can enter in your student loans. You have two options. You can enter in each individual loan with its individual interest rate, and in the background I'll calculate the average or weighted average of each interest rate, or you can just put in a lump sum amount and your interest rate. So for here you can do 180,000, 6.5%, and that's it. And then you go on and you can put in the second loan and interest rate, and you will then get a total of your loans and then your weighted average interest rate. The weighted average interest rate, what that means is, let's say you have a loan for $1,000 and it's at 5%, and you got a loan for $100,000 and it's at 8%. The weighted average is going to take into the fact that you have a much larger loan at a higher interest rate, so the weighted average is going to be skewed towards that larger amount. Okay. Again, if you have any questions about this, if you need me to explain that formula or just kind of walk you through how to calculate it for your own, just let me know, and I can send me an email and I can work that out with you. Okay. Once you've entered in your loans, then you're going to be given 3 payment options. One, you can do income-based payment during residency, or you can defer during residency, and you can either pay it off in 10 years after you finish residency, or 25 years after you finish residency. The income-based payment during residency, that pretty much assumes that you want to do a public service loan forgiveness. So you're going to make 120 payments, work for a nonprofit. Most hospitals are considered nonprofit, so this really is not limited by specialty. And at the end of that 120 payments or 10 years of making payments, the remaining balance on your federal loans is forgiven. So this shows you what your payments will be. So, and again, this one is based on $60,000 salary during residency and $175,000 during post-residency. So during residency, you'd have to make monthly payments of $529, and then once you finished residency, your monthly payment would be $2,044 until you reach that 10-year point. And then if you defer and then you do a 25-year schedule, you're paying $1,665 after residency for 25 years. Or if you want to pay it off the 10 years after you finish residency, it's $2,800 a month. And all you do is you make a choice which one you would choose. So that is how you enter in student loans and then make the choice for your budget. Okay. If you have any questions, send me an email.